Hello again. Because there has been a continuous low-level drip feed of immigration to Britain from Africa, Asia and the Caribbean for over 70 years now, we in this country have in a sense become dulled to the effects of immigration. When the process accelerated massively about 20 years ago, we had already been used to the principle of immigration for half a century or so, and by and large we took it in our stride. It was just more of the same. The situation in the Irish Republic, though, was a little different. Ireland had no empire or even any colonies, and so nobody, other than the descendants of Irish emigrants from the country, had any real links with Ireland. It came, therefore, as something of a shock to the system when a secret decision was made to fill up the country with people from Africa and the Middle East. It has officially been announced in Ireland that cities such as Limerick are to double in size over the next few years, and this will be achieved by importing huge numbers of foreigners from Africa and the Middle East. The thumbnail to this video shows some typical New Irish. In the description to this video, I give a link to a piece from a local newspaper in Cork, which is plugging the government line for all it's worth. We read that those who argue that Ireland is full or that we need to take care of our own first must remember that Ireland's broken housing and health system is not the fault of women and children from Kabul or Kharkiv. We are a wealthy nation and should be able to mind people from Ireland and people fleeing war. Rather than seeing so-called unvetted males as a potential threat, see them as prospective friends, neighbours and colleagues. Alas, not everybody in Ireland is at all keen on what is happening in their country. There have been a number of protests and there's a growing feeling that enough is enough. I doubt this will get them very far though, because the leaders in Ireland are now singing from the same hymn book as those in Britain. It may perhaps be purely coincidental, of course, but I cannot help noticing that Ireland, like Britain, is being led by a man of Indian origin. I observe too that the Indian in charge of this country is ably assisted by a Home Secretary who is also of Indian heritage. Meanwhile, the Mayor of London's family also come from the Indian subcontinent, and the front runner for First Minister in Scotland is of the same ethnicity. If it is a coincidence, then it is an odd one, and yet nobody seems to have noticed. Or, perhaps if they have noticed, nobody wishes to remark upon this.